For the residents of Morecambe, bumping into superstar boxer Tyson Fury at the tip or in line at the local chip shop is an everyday occurrence. Tyson Fury has spent months in training for his latest fight, away from his family and on a strict diet. But following his defeat against Oleksandr Usyk at the weekend, the Gypsy King has swiftly returned to his wife Paris and their 7 children to live life in a surprisingly ordinary way. Despite his huge wealth, he's thought to be worth an estimated £70 million. The heavyweight champion likes nothing better than being a hands-on dad and doing all the everyday things any family man does. Here we take a look at Tyson's life outside the boxing ring, from his love of putting the bins out, to picking up dog mess and the huge number of roast dinners he puts away each week. After he lost his fight against Ukrainian Usyk, Fury, 35, announced what his immediate plans were, saying, "We punched F out of each other for 12 rounds. I'm going to go home, eat some food, drink some beers, have some family time, walk the dog, go to the tip." He flew straight home on a £34 million private jet following the bout in Riyadh and proved he was a man of his word when he was pictured at his local tip with wife Paris, 34. With Tyson chatting on his mobile phone, the couple, who were childhood sweethearts, unloaded carrier bags from the boot of their car before quickly returning home. In their 2023 Netflix documentary At Home with the Furies, the athlete revealed he loves to put the bins out at his £1.7 million manor house in Morecambe and was regularly seen loading them up as he chatted to camera. The Furies have lived in the seaside town since 2011 and as Paris has previously said they are now part of the local fabric. Residents are used to seeing her shopping to feed the hungry mouths of her brood, pushing 2 trolleys in Aldi or Asda as she stocks up on the mountains of food they get through each week. A large portion of that will, of course, be heading for the plate of her 6 feet 9 inches man mountain of a husband, who loves nothing more than a roast whipped up by his devoted partner. He enjoys them so much, he doesn't wait for Sunday to come around though. Speaking in a pre-fight interview, he told The Guardian, "I enjoy a roast dinner. Paris cooks me a roast dinner 4-5 times a week. My favorite thing to eat." On the rare occasion he isn't tucking into his preferred meal, he can be seen queuing up at his local chip shop on a Friday night, where residents enjoy chatting to him. As the Netflix documentary showed, locals in the town are used to seeing him around, high-fiving him as he jogs along the seafront and at his local pub, the Hurley Flyer, where staff describe him as not flash at all. According to the Daily Mail, local cleaner Donna Laud regularly sees him about the town's shops. "I see him in Asda, Home Bargains, Aldi, he'll be there with his wife and children, just a very normal bloke," she said. This is what Tyson loves to be when he's away from his lucrative career as the Gypsy King. He does the school runs, goes to watch his Morecambe FC play at weekends and collects his sons from Morecambe and District Boxing Club, where 7-year-old Tutty Fury and 5-year-old Adonis Fury usually attend training sessions 3 times a week. Coach Paul Fielding describes Tyson as a wonderful role model for local youth. When he collects his kids from their sessions here, he'll wait outside with all the other parents. Paris is the same. They don't expect to be treated any differently, he says. Being mum to 7 children means Paris always has her hands full. She has denied having any help from nannies or hired staff, apart from paying a local babysitter occasionally, and despite writing an autobiography and making TV appearances, She spends most of her time at home too. I choose to tackle the vast majority of chores myself, with a little help from Tyson and the kids," she has said. Tyson, who has previously battled alcoholism and depression and struggles with living with bipolar disorder and ADHD, also likes to get away from his adoring public and family for some peace. "My idea of a good day is getting up early, going for a run, dropping the kids off at school, and then I found this really long walk," he told The Guardian. "There's nobody on it, so I take the dog for a walk in privacy. So I go to a secret location where I walk for miles with the dog. Man's best friend, loyal, loves me to death, always happy to see me, never gives me any lip. He's the best," a Rottweiler called Cash. Speaking just before the fight at the weekend, Tyson said he didn't really care about winning and just wanted to get back home to his very ordinary world. "Thank God for the good and bad times, and I'll roll on, collect me money and go home. Back to picking up the dog. Yes. I don't think people realize how all this is not very important to me. It's important on the night, but when I go home, forget it. Not even interested." Do you think Tyson deserved to win on Saturday? Let us know in the comments below.